to the channel, you guys. Today is a very special video. You guys obviously love the new Supra, or maybe you don't, maybe you're not a BMW fan, but here behind me we have Kuma's A90 Toyota Supra, and it is not stock. It's not, as it sits right now, too special. It would appear on the outside that this is a factory A90 Toyota Supra. It's not, but what is most important is Kuma's car behind me will be transformed in the future into an insane drift monster, okay? So back in January, just over a year ago, at Tokyo Auto Salon, we came across the Arios Toyota Supra wide body kit, and Kuma, the guys over at Autodromo here in Richmond, are dead set on getting this kit for the Supra for the launch of Drift Academy here on the West Coast in Vancouver here in British Columbia. So we're gonna get behind the wheel, we're gonna go for a quick drive and show you guys what's up with this particular example. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the parts it does have. It does have a CTS turbo downpipe, it does have a CTS turbo charge pipe, and as well it does have, what does it have? It has a Boot Mod 3 flash tune. So let's get inside, get on the road, go for a drive. All right, you guys, here we are, A90 Supra time. I know you guys have watched plenty of videos online from your favorite YouTubers, the ones who actually have enough subscribers to afford an A90 Supra for themselves. But nonetheless, Kuma is a good friend of ours here. Autodromo, they have been just amazing to us. I wanted to catch Kuma's Supra today, this week, this month, before, it's already losing traction. Before the big kit gets put on, the Arios kit, Arios, comment below if I'm totally pronouncing that wrong. But either way, this car, I mean, the story has just begun. So Kuma was not able to come with us, Sid and I and Will, to Tokyo Auto Salon and to Japan, January of 2020, where at Tokyo Auto Salon, we actually ran into, the person that we talked to at Tokyo Auto Salon was the owner of Arios Body Kits. And this is what completely sold Kuma on the build. It was a bright yellow one. I'm sure you guys have seen the photos that came out of Tokyo Auto Salon in 2020 of that car. It's gonna look insane. And this isn't just Kuma wanting to put an insane kit on his car for the clout. Autodromo's not here for the clout. And if you go back and watch one video of ours in particular from that Tokyo series at Daigo Saito's shop, you would have met Sky from Drift Academy in New Zealand. Now, Drift Academy puts on drift school events all over New Zealand. They've done events in Japan, and now here in Vancouver in BC, Autodromo, Will and Kuma and Sid are bringing Drift Academy to you guys. How exciting is that? I'm so excited. This is going to be, like, don't underestimate, you guys, how large this has the potential of being for the drift community here in BC. Way more twitchy than I remember. So, B58 obviously under the hood, 3-liter single turbo. Now it does, like I said, have that CTS intake, downpipe, and charge pipe. So basically all the piping just before the turbo, just after the turbo, and then obviously the intake has all been replaced. And then with the Boot Mod Stage 2 tune, we're looking at about 490, almost 500 horsepower, literally, you guys, with an effing flash tune. This is why, like, hate on the Supra all you want. This is why people are buying these cars and continuing to buy these cars, no matter the hate on the internet. It does not matter. What you cannot say enough bad things about the Supra to take away just the inherent, like, usability of an engine like this and the amount of potential that you can actually squeeze out of it if you know what you want. right? A lot of people with some of the older stuff would just go straight for a big turbo build, you know, with, let's say, a 2J or a 1J. You want to swap out the turbo for something more modern. Let's say from a journal bearing to a ball bearing, take out the ceramic internals, replace it with whatever, you know, more modern stuff. But here in the Supra, you've already got an insane platform. Yes, it is a BMW, obviously, but you've already got such an insane platform that to get your tune on this, yeah, that's frightening. Really responsive shifts. The guys, I mean, it's fast. It's much quicker than factory. It does not take much to take these from quick, which they are from the factory. They're totally enough, totally great to be like a reliable daily driver. But I don't know, it's remarkable, really. Not only what this car is already, just poking and prodding at it just a little bit, but what it's going to become. And this is why I say this is a before video, because in the next few months, whenever Kuma and the guys at Autodromo finish up, you guys know, builds are never really finished, are they? As soon as they quote unquote finish this up, I really just want to highlight the transformation, because I think it's going to be a lot more insane than we initially think. You know, it's easy to look at photos from Tokyo Auto Salon and be like, oh, that's how it's going to look. But it's another thing to have it sitting here in Canada. And to that extent, I think this is actually the first, Kuma's behind us in a Panamera 4S. I think this is going to be the first Arios kit, authentic JDM Arios kit on an A90 Supra in Canada. But there's time ticking, right? So Kuma, let's get on this. Now, Kuma does have further plans for the car. He does have coilovers on the way, so it will sit a little lower. But that being said, right now it's really usable on the street. It's got plenty of ground clearance, plenty of ride height. But the one thing that really still holds this car together is just the center tack in the center of the gauge cluster. That's all you're paying attention to, and that's the one thing they really nailed with this car. I think styling-wise, they also nailed it. And you know how we know this? Because Nissan was like, oh my God. Hey, BMW and Toyota made this really cool car to kind of test the waters, so to speak, for the sports car enthusiast market, which on the surface seems like it's slowly dying a slow and painful death. You and I both know it is not. But Nissan had to chase this, and they had to make it a manual if they had any chance, if they have any chance of competing with this Supra, because of course it is a similar size, it's kind of a similar shape, just, you know, different styling, and with a manual, obviously. Yeah, partial throttle mapping is really nice here. That's a good thing about a flash tune like this, is it just does not really mess with the drivability of the car. Holy crap, sideways. Yep, okay. Little skip and a hop. Oh my God. The torque figure is obviously higher than the power number. Literally does not hook up until 80 plus kph. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh my God. And I like too how this tune has it's not just like, oh, we put a burble tune on your car. Like, how boring is that, you know? The predictable kind of burble tune that, I hate to say it, but way too many M4 owners have. This is not that. It's very sporadic and kind of random, which is fun. Definitely missed a couple shifts there. It's probably better to leave it in auto off the line. My God, these things are fast. These things are incredibly quick. So please follow Kuma on Instagram. Definitely, I'm sure he would be happy to hear your thoughts on his car. And if you guys have any questions about what he's doing, where he's getting the kit, and whatever mods he's got coming, what wheels he has coming, I'm sure he'd message you back on Instagram, or at the very least, you can follow the future progress of this car. Definitely hit up Autodromo on Instagram, as well as Drift Academy. Follow me on Instagram if you care to. You don't have to. Roads Untraveled, to see kind of what we're shooting on a day-to-day basis. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's head back to the shop, do a quick outro there, tell you guys about a few other things coming up. And yeah, that's about it. It definitely does need coilovers though. Like, with this extra power, the pitch and dive is, it's, you know, this car was only made for kind of the power that it came with. And the Supra still gets looks. I'm surprised. You know, no one's tired of the Supra yet, at least people that I see on the street. Oh my God, this thing is tough to keep on the road. I literally lost my train of thought. It's fun. Kuma, I love your car. Cannot wait to see what comes of it. Cannot wait to see what comes of it. Okay, so I know we didn't necessarily go on the most exciting of roads for this drive in Kuma's Supra, but I promise you, like I said, this was a before video, so when the car's like finished, we'll take it out somewhere nuts. We'll do a full, you know, full shoot on a twisty mountain road. It'll be great. This was the Fairlady Z I was talking about earlier. Very exciting. Currently the transmission is, yeah, it's broken, as the early 350Z 6-speeds are prone to, but we'll head inside here. What's up, guys? Okay, so this is what I was really jealous. This was like the main reason I wanted to come in here. CD09. This is basically a late model transmission for the 350Z. And as you guys know, with the manual swap on my R34, this is the transmission I'm looking at. But what's confused some people online, and I'm still kind of wondering this myself, I've heard some people say that you got to look for certain markings on the transmission, like a number 2 somewhere, or certain years have different markings on them. Let me, guys, like, please, if you know more about these transmissions, please comment down below and let me know what I should be looking for. We know for a fact, or these guys here know for a fact, that this is a 06 out of a G35. Very jealous. I don't actually know who owns this, but extremely jealous. This is, Grayson, if you look at this right here, this engine, you guys are gonna hate us, or you're gonna hate Will. This is going in Will's 993. Yeah, and then RWB, so another smack in the face to the purists. Let's go up to the front here. Before I forget, definitely, if you guys have not already, hit up our store. I gave Kuma these last week, and he absolutely he's been asking me for these for a long time. But we do have the Supra tags, obviously, and then for the Supra, we've got B58 tags. We will be coming out with a bunch more designs in the near future, so definitely hit the link in the description to hit up our shop and check out any new products that come out. What else? I would, you know, you guys know Sid. I would say hi to Sid, but he's not here right now. We'll just head to the front here. Oh, also, these hoodies I don't believe are for sale, or maybe they are. You'd have to check with Sid on Instagram if you want to hit him up. Where rough champions are made. Thank you, Sid, for the hoodie. I absolutely love it. So sick. So basically, the guys have been importing a bunch. Every time I come here, there's new steering wheels on here. There's new race jackets, old race jackets here. We've got one yellow snap-on. We've got the Autodromo pit service up there. The wheels are not for sale, but I do know for a fact that these steering wheels on the wall are for sale. So if you're local here in Richmond, yeah, this one's hilarious. No Good Racing, 1985. Bye-bye police. I don't know if that's RWB steering wheel. I don't know, Sid, if he's actually selling that. You'd also have to ask him about that. because I know obviously that's very near and dear to his heart. But yeah, I guess that's about it. We've got a lot more things coming up. We're going to be doing quite a few more videos with Autodromo as they build their cars up with Drift Academy. We're going to be back here driving. I mean, we've already done a lot of videos on Sid's car here, previously White Walker, but we will be doing a lot more videos when these drift cars, secret project drift cars that we can't talk about, are finished. We'll be bringing you those as well. So enough is enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go hit up Kuma. His Instagram is in the description. Follow Autodromo. Follow Autodromo Will. Everybody's Instagram will be in the description. Hit me up on Instagram as well, @RoadsUntraveled. If you're local and you have a cool car that you want us to film this season. And that's about it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our new videos. And we'll see you next time.